Hello, I'm Akash. I am in Toronto after participating in the Democracy Exchange, an annual gathering hosted by the DAIS, Toronto Metropolitan University, and OCAD University. I was part of a discussion convened by Canada's Privy Council Office on building democratic resilience to foreign disinformation. The timing was exquisite. We met in parallel to the hearings of the public inquiry into Chinese and Russian state interference in Canadian elections. And the stakes for our democracy could hardly be higher. Of about 200 sovereign states in the international system, perhaps as few as 30 are full democracies. The rest range from flawed democracies to outright dictatorships. Across the world, democracies are the exception, not the rule. Those of us fortunate enough to live in free societies take that freedom for granted at our peril. We are surrounded by an ocean of states whose political classes share a common mission to undermine democracy itself. Because democracy anywhere is a threat to tyranny everywhere. If democracy flourishes here, then people in unfree societies will inevitably ask themselves why they should continue to live in oppression, why they should not instead rise up and pull down their oppressors. Campaigns of online disinformation orchestrated by hostile states are low-cost, high-impact efforts to widen our social divisions and to delegitimize our elections, and in doing so, to persuade their own citizens that democracy is incapable of delivering national unity or effective governance. During our discussions, we considered many mechanisms to combat online disinformation, requiring online platforms to adopt effective content moderation to identify intentionally dishonest content, compelling social media platforms to practice algorithmic transparency so users know if they are being fed a stream of posts meant to artificially increase engagement by exciting rage, fear, or contempt, developing greater public education to help Canadians recognize inauthentic content, especially as artificial intelligence creates video and audio clips that put fictitious words into the mouths of real people. Increasing incentives for competent journalism so truthful content can defeat disinformation on the basis of quality rather than being drowned out by disinformation on the basis of quantity. However, there is one issue that continues to gnaw at my thoughts. The vast majority of disinformation are crude lies and vulgar slurs. They proliferate online not because of sophisticated deception, but because too many of us are simply too eager to thoughtlessly spread content that reinforces our own views or debases those who disagree with us. The fight against disinformation is not only a fight against malign foreign governments, it is also a struggle with ourselves. How do we cultivate a public square that elevates plain facts over entertaining fictions? How do we reinforce social norms that prefer hard truths over easy lies? How do we favor a culture where we want to see the best in one another rather than believe the worst of one another? If we are to preserve our democracy, we as Canadians must find the answers together.